Hey everyone, my name's Stephen Austin. I'm an ambassador from Manic Panic. We're here today with Cheryl, which myself and Jaymz Marsters will be working on. The colour we'll be doing on Cheryl is a Manic Panic Professional Smokescreen and Violet Colour Melt. We do need to pre-tone Cheryl. We lightened Cheryl's colour up to between a level 9 and level 10, which is the ideal level to tone out and also for any of the other Manic Panic colours. Due to some warmth that's still in her hair, I'm going to have to put a tiny bit more violet in with the toner that we're going to be using. I'll be using Olaplex number 2, and into that I'll be mixing Manic Panic Professional Smokescreen and, as mentioned, just a touch of Velvet Violet to kill out any gold that's still in her hair and to stop the colour from going patchy and uneven. We're going to process for 20 minutes at room temperature. I'll get started on mixing the colour. First up, we're going to put in the Olaplex number 2, then we're going to add the Smokescreen, and then just a dash of Velvet Violet. We need to mix thoroughly and make sure it's all incorporated. The whole mixture will turn a smoky violet colour, as the Smokescreen is a violet-based colour. Once it's all mixed thoroughly, we can go ahead and start applying onto Cheryl's hair. I'm going to take my first section at the front. You can see there's just a tiny bit more warmth through the ends as there is up here. So I'm going to start applying the toner at the ends and I'm going to work my way up. The key with Manic Panic Professional colours is saturation. The hair needs to be thoroughly saturated. We're going to work our way up. Finally, the scalp application.
So, I'm going to pick up where Stephen has left off. As you can see, he has already toned this for me and we have dried this off. This has taken out all of the yellow tone that was in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to blend through Velvet Violet from the new Professional line through this root area, and I'm then going to let Stephen blend it down into a nice smoky version of it by using the Smokescreen. I put the whole tube of Velvet Violet into this bowl. This should be enough to cover the full root area of my client. I'm going to be using the bond builder of my choice and add a little bit into my colour as well. I'm going to make sure when I add my bond builder that I work it into my colour. You do have to mix it quite a bit because of these new colours. They are a gel-based consistency. It just takes a little bit longer to work it into it. I'm just going to apply this root colour just as a standard root application. What I'm doing is I'm just directing the hair away from the face while applying the colour, so I know that no colour is going to be sitting around the face and it's not going to stain the skin. So to blend this root colour through, instead of combing it and risking contaminating the ends with this formula, I'm just going to rub it through with my hands and give you like a little head massage at the same time, which would be nice. So I'm going to continue to do this just to break up any lines. I'm then going to hand this model back over to Stephen, where he's going to be using the same root formula that we've applied, which is the Velvet Violet, and he's going to be mixing it into Smokescreen to get a nice smoky violet tone throughout the ends.
Now James has done the root shadow, I have mixed up 1 full tube of Smokescreen to a 1/4 tube of Velvet Violet, which I will overlap into the root shadow and take through the mid-lengths and ends. Using 2 fingers to smudge the colours together to prevent any lines, and taking the colour right through to the ends, double checking that all of the hair is covered.
So we have processed the colour now for 20 minutes. You can process these colours up until half an hour at room temperature. I'm going to use cold water to wash this out, and then I'm not going to use a shampoo, I'm just going to condition afterwards.
So here we have the finished result. We did a root shadow of Velvet Violet and a mix of Velvet Violet and Smokescreen through the mid-lengths and ends.
So to maintain this look, The key thing is to use cold water whenever you shampoo this. You should be using a sulfate-free shampoo with minimal washing, or you can use the powder dry shampoo by Manic Panic. Sprinkle this on at the roots. This will remove any grease around this area, and basically you will then get slightly longer between your shampoos, which means your colour will last longer.
So there we go. Don't forget to visit the website for more videos, tips and tricks.